3, and then you have to pay the remaining balance, you know, is paid. So we have to have all the money for years 3 through 5 and pay on 3. So I mean, that doesn't mean it can't be done, but that is a difference.
Well, which one do you feel more comfortable with then?
Well, I've gone back and forth, but now I'm back on the level payment.
I'm sorry.
I'm back on the level payment now, which is option 1.
Option 1?
Yes, sir. $113,352 and no lump sum.
I would trust your judgment. I think that's what we're going to go with. And that'd be my suggestion.
Is there a motion?
Motion?
That'd be my motion.
Just be sure to include in y'all's motion about the contract, please.
About the contract?
Well,
You don't have a contract before you to give him authorization?
Yeah, just, give me the authorization to sign if the city attorney approves the legality.
I'll make that part of the motion then.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 1034-2021, which is going with option A, option number 1, which is also contingent on authorizing the city manager to enter into that contract, providing the city attorney signs off on it. So, was there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you both.
So one other thing, Joe, Marvin, if you could put in your calendar and stuff, if we're approaching year 3 and the potential payout, maybe we could get together and see if that's something we could do or not. I'd be happy to help you.
Okay.
And just remind us, we can't spend that money every year. That's the biggest one. Yeah, good card.
We will move on to item number 10, which is consider approval of request by Darren House to rent the non-conforming off-premise sign on property owned and operated by the city of River Oaks located at 920 Roberts Cutoff. I do have a council member affidavit of abstention from participation in voting due to conflict of interest that is signed by Darren House. So Darren is stepping away from
Forget about it.
stepping away from the desk and the room, so we'll turn this over to staff as well as the presenter.
Mr. Mayor,
Mark.
so, you know, if I could ask a preliminary question, if we have a question for Mr. Howe related to his offer, how do we deal with that?
I believe.
I think that's what I'm here for.
So that, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, in my opinion, that would still be a problem. I talked to a couple of my partners, and the prohibition is not just against deliberating and voting. I mean, it's against voting, it's deliberating. And question and back and forth conversation is nothing else but deliberating. And so that would be a violation. And so we could handle it. Questions could be directed to whoever the spokesman is going to be. The spokesman could consult with Darren and come back. It's awkward, and I hate being the messenger about how awkward it is. But it's
Betsy, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is someone here to represent this that's not Darren. So Darren has stepped out of the room. So if we can ask Mark questions. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, my connection is somehow not very clear tonight. But you can ask every spokesman as the questions. I hope the company answers. If they don't, they can excuse themselves and self-control.
My comment on was, maybe I misunderstood it mean, I was thinking that, the sign was wanted, that Burger Lake was wanting that. I did talk with our two tenants down at, 920, to just see if they had any interest in that, because I was thinking it was gonna be rented to somebody outside the city. I talked to Pam and, the people at the Belmont business, since they rent from us and, that building. They showed a little interest, but they had to know what it was gonna cost and all that. I said, whatever it would be, the rent would be, and you would have to, fund the cost of the sign yourself. Quite honestly, I don't know if either one of them would be interested in it, but I think they should at least have an opportunity, once we come up with a figure, if we do, that, since they are our tenants, I think we ought to give them a shot at it as well. Just to advertise their business.
Can we ask you
For as far as renting the sign, I'm not against that at all.
the hardware of this, how much of this sign, it looks like there's 3 pieces to this sign.
Yeah,
Is he taking up all of it, or is he gonna leave us the bottom we could rent out to one of the other tenants?
we're proposing, I mean, the initial proposal is, for the entire sign for $800 a year for the lease. But absolutely, I totally agree, and we understand the opportunity for the tenants or for someone else, so we would be, open to, taking the top 2/3 or half the sign.
Well, it's actually 4 pieces, it looks like it. Of course, the top's the design, but there's at least 3 I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, there's 3.
So if y'all took that top 2, that still leaves the bottom open if one of the tenants wanted, but if, they'd have to commit when we're redoing the sign, to me.
Right, and that's,
Yeah, because, this sign needs to look better, so.
Oh,
If they're gonna sit on their hands.
my question is, how long has this sign been like this? It's been like this for a while, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anybody's been renting it or nothing.
Whoever makes the sign does the work for us.
Right.
One party or whoever, but I agree, if they need to, they can't, better just sit there.
Well, the tenants that are there right now,
I'd be surprised if either one of them do, quite honestly, but I just thought it'd be nice to ask them if they were interested in.
All right, Yoli, you
those tenants that are on the property now that are renting from the city of River Oaks, they've been there for a while, am I right?
no, not all of them.
Not all of them?
No, 2 of them have been there a while, we got a new one.
Oh, you have a new one, okay. Well, my question was, whenever they rented, were they asked if they wanted to do something with this sign? Because from what I recall, this sign has been like this for a very long time.
They hadn't expressed any interest,
Okay.
to the management people, and when I talked to them the other day.
Okay. So do they even know it could be available to them if they wanted it, or is it like something new that we're now bringing to the table since somebody does want to rent it?
You
I
want?
know now that, I think Pam said that Jesse's sign was up there. I remember that his temporary sign, I don't remember his sign.
I don't remember.
I think he had one of those rent signs. He had one of those black with the neon letters. That's what he
Yeah, I
had.
remember that one, but I didn't remember it being up on the.
It wasn't up on mine.
It
I
wasn't
think the
on- it
last
wasn't
thing that was
there.
up there was for Burgers Lake.
Right.
And that's been.
That was years and years ago.
How long has the Burgers Lake deal been down? Do they know?
10 years at least.
At least 10 years.
Yeah, it's been down a while.
So,
Okay.
can you tell us how that came up with the offer for the $800? What did y'all look at in determining that?
Quite honestly, the bid was put together on cost and what we are projecting, what we're hoping to get, off of it. We've looked at other options for billboards and that type of thing. It's kind of a tough economic time for all businesses. Robert's Cutoff, we believe that most of the traffic, the signage that we get comes from Yale, that we don't get that much from Robert's Cutoff. So that's why we were interested in picking that up. Also, just the fact that we are interested